This is the video review for the Arms Micron Weapon 14 set of 5 Decepticon Microns. We just did the AMW-14, and this one forms the Gravity Planet Bowgun, which is like a big crossbow made out of some Decepticon Microns. And again, packaging, same as the Arms Micron 13, they all come on sprues. You can see there all the stickers come on one sheet for the Microns and one big instruction sheet. But it's the 5 individual Microns from the regular Viacon, Megatron, or Voyager Megatron, Soundwave, Starscream, and Arachnid. Now, most of these actually are new in some way to my channel. I haven't gotten these Arms Micron figures. So, I mean, I've got Megatron, but the Deluxe Megatron, who came with a version of this monkey, but a smaller version of this monkey. And then these 3 are all new. I didn't get Arms Micron, Arachnid, or regular Viacon, or Starscream. I did get Soundwave, however, you'll remember that. And he now gets a translucent, clear, kind of smoky clear Micron. And to transform him to a weapon, you just pretty much straighten him out. Flip up his feet, pull these back, flip his little trigger down. Oh, we have to open up his feet. We have to flip the trigger down first, if you want that down. But yeah, that's so we're not going to focus too much on him. Now, and even Megatron's new Micron here is a translucent, glittery plastic, which is actually pretty cool. It looks really neat. And again, aside from the larger forearms, he's essentially the same creature. You just flip this up, flip his head down, fold this down, and then cover up the, close up the arms here to form the cannon. And that's pretty much it. Starscream reminds me of an old Silverhawk toy in the fact that he's got this little kind of bird Micron looking thing, eagle, hawk Micron, and when you fold it up to make the weapon, it turns into like kind of a little capture claw type thing. I think Tallyhawk had something like that. I mean, granted, his wings went forward toward his head, but yeah, it reminds me of the old Silverhawk bird companions that would fold up into a very simple weapon for the Silverhawks. Arachnids is a tick of some kind. It looks like it's a little arachnid crawling around here. Got some shiny fangs or face plates. And to turn it into a weapon, you just flip the legs up like this, flip the shell over, and then turn these up like this, and it turns like a little claw weapon. Now you can also, since we have these two, I did bring Unicron in. Something I couldn't show in my original Unicron video is that with his Micron here, you can, instead of having just this simple little spike arm with this, you can take Megatron's weapon like this, open these up. You can plug Arachnid's weapon right into here, and then plug this in kind of as the thumb, and have a claw arm here. Flip this up, and you can give him a bigger kind of attack arm there. Oh, maybe I did this the other way. Maybe I had this flipped over like this. Yeah, like that. Kind of give him like a big claw weapon. It's not super elegant, but it does give him a slightly bigger, more, what's the word I'm looking for, substantive arm there on that side, if you wish. So we'll just show that off real quick. And then last but not least, now I did the Iguana, which was very similar to this. It had the head down here, but the same basic type of transformation here for the Viacon gun. This one's a warthog. He's got the eye up here and the tusks coming out of the snout up here. And his transformation to a weapon is very similar to the Iguana's. You flip this back, flip the legs up like this so they all match together, and flip this peg down, and that's essentially it. Now it's a rifle. So yeah. And those are the 5 Microns that comprise the Gravity Planet Bowgun, which we will now assemble And to do that, you want to get Starscream's Micron into weapon mode here. I'll flip his heads up. That, unflip. Basically want to get him transformed like this, because this is going to support the rifle, which is kind of neat. It almost looks like they designed it originally to do that. Kind of cool. And then you open up these. Just open this up just like this. Take Arachnid's weapon, flip it down, like basically do this, flip it over, flip the legs up. For whatever reason, I don't know why they have you flip the legs up on this, but whatever. Bring it down like this, plug Starscream's Micron into it like that, and we're starting to come together here. Yeah, I guess whatever, like that. So those two are together. Take the Viacon's gun and plug it in on top of Megatron's just like this, with this upside down. And then you're going to take Arachnid's weapon and plug it right into the front of Megatron's. And then you're going to take this weapon right here. Is this right? Hold on. Oh, I plugged this in. No, I plugged this in right. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't plug this into Megatron's weapon. You plug this into the snout of the... there we go, just like that. We'll go ahead and put his this part of the leg back on here. Plug it into the snout of the Viacon weapon like that. And then you plug Soundwave's weapon in like that, in which case this now rests up here in the support, and you've got the Gravity Planet Bowgun, or crossbow. There's a peg back here. You might be able to find somebody with a hand small enough to get in there and hold that up. The instructions imply you should hit it like this and have Megatron hold it sideways. I find you can kind of get, if you want, you can kind of plug it into Unicron's arm as a big Bowgun arm on Unicron. If you want to give him an even bigger weapon arm. Grimlock can kind of hold it as a weapon. Again, the weight of this is so front heavy that anybody holding it has to have really strong arm joints or it's going to collapse them. I'll show you here with Grimlock. And Grimlock can almost do it, but his arm can support it, but it wants to make him topple. But if you get this down the right angle, you can get it right in there into his fist. Kind of flip that up. And you see he can kind of support... Oh, he's actually... There you go. He's actually is supporting it above the ground. But if you point it forward, he just topples forward. It is very, very heavy on the front. But you can see you can have somebody hold it as a gun or a weapon. And just for the heck of it, let's go ahead and give him the... let's pull out his sword and give him the Arms Micron. The Advanced Star Saber as well. So now... and that really will cause Grimlock to topple forward if you don't do it right. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, so you can see it's pulling his arm down, just something fierce. Snap that back together. But there's Grimlock, armed with both the Advanced Star Saber and the Gravity Planet Bowgun. Both very impressive weapons, made up of some very cool Microns. Definitely worth snagging. I think both these sets are worth snagging just for the translucent versions of the Microns. There we go. But yeah, easy way to get a bunch of Microns all together in one set without having to buy a bunch of the figures, if that's what you're interested in. And personally, I like building the Microns. But there it is, the Arms Micron Weapon 14 Gravity Planet Bowgun.